Lucas, I thought you would be home early today. Why are you still not home? I've been waiting for you.
Sorry, the project I'm working on is taking more time than expected. I thought I'd be home early today, but it seems like I'll have to work till midnight.
You always come home late. I thought you would be finishing work early this week. You never help me with taking care of our kids. I am always the one who cooks for them, helps them take a bath, and puts them to sleep. Can't you be a better father?
What can I do? I'm busy with my job. I work outside to support the family. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. What more do you expect from me?
But you promised me that you would be home early today. You can't just break your promise. Let me remind you of something. I also work outside. I have a job too, so I hope you can be more cooperative. We both have jobs, so we have to work together to get things done. I am the only one doing housework and taking care of our kids. I thought we agreed on dividing our responsibilities in the household when we got married.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make you upset. I promised to look after the kids on the weekends. I'll take them to a park and play with them, so you'll get some rest.
You said the same thing last week, remember? But you ended up going to work again. Stop making promises you can't keep.
I'm trying my best, you know. Don't be so pressuring. You're stressing me out. That's why I don't feel like going home. You keep blaming me and we always have fights.
How can you say that to me? I'm not the only one to be blamed. I don't want to pressure you or complain anymore. I have no other choice, do I?
If you don't want to stress me out, just stop blaming me.
You wouldn't fix your bad habits if I stopped complaining. I have to point things out to make you keep promises and be responsible for your actions. We decided together that we'll both keep our jobs and pay for our loans after we started planning about buying a new house. We decided that we'll work together and support each other, but now I'm the one doing everything in the house. You're not helping me out at all.
There's a difference in how men and women are viewed at work. Think about it. It's easy for you to get a day off if one of our kids got sick because you're the mother. But I would never get a day off even if I told my boss the same thing because I'm a guy. They'll tell me to prioritise my work over my family. That's the social norm. It's not something I can fix.
I do feel apologetic when I have to take days off. I can't control when my kids get sick, so I can't tell them in advance that I'll be missing work. I am a responsible adult too. I am very serious about my job.
Even if you think so, you can't deny how women are more likely to get days off when they have to deal with their kids.
Okay, I won't ask for much from you. I'll be in charge of the housework because I'm the wife. But you have to make more time to spend with the kids. You're their father and they miss you. Natalie and Kevin have given up asking you to play with them at this point. They rarely complain now because they know you'll say no. Imagine how they must be feeling.
They seem more mature than you, huh? Well, they understand me better than you.
No, that's not the point, and they're still young. Can't you see that you're not spending time with them enough, Lucas? You have to be a better father for them.
They're in elementary school. I bet they prefer playing with each other more than playing with me.
They're not even 10 years old. They miss you every day. I know they want to play with you and go out with us to play at the park on the weekends.
Okay, I get it now. I promise I'll play with them this weekend. I'll definitely take them to the park and spend quality time with them. How's that?
Really? Well, that would be great. They'll love that. They've been really eager to go and visit that new playground in the park. Can you take them there? I was worried I might not be able to keep an eye on them if I was the only guardian there. I thought it would be better if both of us went there.
Sure. Well, let's take them to the new playground together.
Promise me that you'll keep your promise this time. Don't let me down again.
No, I promise. I'll make sure to finish all the work before this weekend so that I won't have to come and work again like last week. So forgive me if I have to work late on the weekdays. I'm trying my best to make time on the weekends.
Okay. Promise me that you'll only focus on having fun with our kids on the weekends. No thinking about work or answering phone calls from work.
I promise. I'll get back to work now. See you later.
Okay. Don't push yourself too much. Be careful on your way home. Don't be too late. We're about to start packing up. It's getting late, so we'll be leaving the park soon.
I'm so sorry. I still have some work to do, so I don't think I can make it to the park in time.
You promised that you would spend time with the kids this weekend. Now you've broken the promise again. You're really losing my trust.
What can I do? I can't help it. There's really no time for me to spend with my family right now. I have so many things to do at work.
Oh, really? Well, I guess I'll just have to accept that. For your information, I won't be making dinner today. We'll be going out to eat. We were all looking forward to going to that new restaurant around the corner.
Okay, you guys go on and eat out. I won't be home anytime soon. I can't leave the office yet.
Make sure to say sorry to Natalie and Kevin when you get home. They were really excited to play with you today.
Okay, I know. I'll apologise. But I bet they still had a lot of fun going to the new playground they always wanted to go to.
Well, if you'd kept the promise and also been there, they would have been able to have more fun.
I'm telling you I'm sorry. Stop blaming me like that. You have to understand that I'm working hard to support the family. I'm doing what's best for the family. The kids will understand me soon when they get older.
Hopefully they'll understand. Oh, by the way, there's something I wanted to tell you about the new house we plan to buy together. My parents are willing to help us pay for the loan.
Really? That would be so helpful. Gosh, they're so nice. We might be able to buy a new house real soon. How cool is that? The kids would love it.
Yeah, we're starting to save up a pretty decent amount thanks to both of our hard work.
When should we go to see the new house and visit the real estate agent? Maybe next week? Do you have plans already?
I thought you were busy with work. I doubt you'll be able to make time next week.
Oh, come on. We're buying a new house. I'll do anything to make time for that.
If I was you, I would do anything to make time to spend with the kids. Natalie and Kevin are the most important in my life. Didn't you tell me that you're attending your colleague's wedding next week? Did it get cancelled?
Oh, right. I thought I'd be able to make time next week. I completely forgot about the wedding. Oh, shoot. I have to postpone visiting the new house.
I'm also supposed to participate, right? Yeah, all the other colleagues are also going to take their wives with them, so we'll go together. It's been so long since I took part in someone's wedding. It's pretty exciting, but I'm also a bit nervous. Should I buy a new dress? I saw a pretty dress on display at the mall.
Sounds like a good idea. But don't get those frilly girly ones, okay? Remember, you're getting older. You should be extra careful about what you wear. You don't want to embarrass yourself.
Hey, are you calling me old? If I'm a grandma, you're also a grandpa. We're the same age, so you're also aging. It's not just me.
Guys tend to grow more attractive as they get older, okay? Oh, but women, it's pretty clear when women get older. Their appearance changes dramatically. Once they're no longer young, their golden age has ended. Oh, think about it. You look so different now compared to when you were 20. Your face, your body. You seen yourself in the mirror?
Let me remind you something. I've given birth 2 times, okay? It is natural that I change. There's no point comparing myself to my past self. How can you be so harsh on my looks? I have feelings too, you know.
Okay. I just don't want to embarrass myself because of you, in front of my colleagues and my juniors. I have to maintain a good reputation in the office. Make sure you dress up properly. Make yourself look presentable, okay?
Okay, you don't have to be so worried about me embarrassing you.
Good. How about we go to see the new house the week after the next? I don't think I have plans yet, so I can make some time.
Can you tell your parents thanks on my behalf? They were a big help. Take good care of the kids while I'm away. Good evening. I'm very sorry to text you so late. I hope you remember me from the wedding. I'm Madison, and I work for your husband, Lucas. It was a pleasure meeting you at the party. Thank you for exchanging contacts with me. Hello, Madison. How are you? Oh, you were very thoughtful and kind to me at the wedding. It was a pleasure meeting you, too. My husband was a mess at the wedding. He was so drunk and was no use. So I'm glad you were there to help me look after him. I hope he's not causing too much trouble for you at work. No, You don't have to thank me. My husband is very lucky to have you working for him. He must be very proud of you. I hope you can take good care of him at work, too. He might be hard to deal with sometimes, but he's not a bad person. I have something to apologize to you about. I'm very sorry. Huh? What are you apologizing about? Oh, did my husband say something to you? I'm very sorry. I betrayed your trust and had an affair. I hope you can accept my apology. What did you just say? What affair are you talking about? I'm confused. I am having an affair with Lucas. He's cheating on you. Excuse me? Didn't Lucas come home late this past year? Didn't he leave for work on the weekend saying he had to finish his project? Wasn't he always blaming his work when you got into a fight with him? But actually, it was always me. I was the reason. He was seeing me when he told you that he'll be home late or that he had to leave for work on his days off. He was having a secret affair with me. I'm his lover, and he was cheating on you all this time. Wait a minute. What are you talking about? I can't process everything you just told me. So are you telling me that Lucas was secretly having an affair with you and that he was cheating on me? Yes, that's what I just told you. Why are you telling me this all of a sudden, and now it's not a secret affair between you two? What do you want from me? What's your plan? I am very confused right now, and I have no idea what's going on inside your head. I want to end things with him. I regret what I did, and I'm very sorry. You're not asking me to break up with him or anything? You just want to end things with him? It's up to you whether you get a divorce with him or not. It's your choice. I don't want to manipulate you. What do you want? What's your plan? Lucas has always told me that he's going to get a divorce with you soon. He even promised me that he'll get together with me once he gets a divorce and told me to wait. But no matter how long I waited, he never got a divorce. When I asked him what's going on, he always told me to wait. I knew that he wasn't doing anything. I realized that he never really planned to get together with me because he didn't plan to get a divorce in the first place. I thought I shouldn't waste more of my time on him, so I decided that it was about time I leave him. But why did you tell me everything? Would that change anything? And most importantly, I don't think it would benefit you at all. You'll be in a worse position by telling me. I might try to take advantage of you and make you suffer even more. I can't help but think you have something planned out, and telling me everything is also part of this plan. He wasted not only my time, but also my feelings. I don't know what was the point of being with him, trusting his words like he's my master. But look at him. He's trying to keep his family, his job, and even me after everything he's done to us. I don't think it's fair at all. He should learn a lesson. He should taste his own medicine before I end things with him. He won't lose anything if I simply tell him that I want to break up. I'll make him take responsibility for his own actions. What do you think? Not a bad idea. I will pay you compensation money if you'd like me to, because I deserve that. If you want proof of my affair with him, I could provide you with photos of us going out together and more. I'm willing to do anything that would help you have the upper hand. Okay. Even if you decide not to get a divorce with Lucas, I will end things with him, so please don't worry. And we will never get back together. Again, I'm very sorry for betraying your trust. I plan to quit my job and go far away so that I'll never see him again. But I doubt Lucas would change for the better. I know he's the type of person who wouldn't change until he gets a taste of his own medicine. Even after we started having an affair, he still tried to flirt with the new female employee. I stopped him, but he might already be having an affair with someone I don't know. Madison, I'm sorry, but can you give me a moment? I can't process all this information you just told me. I need some time to think about what to do on my own. I have to spend some time alone to come to a decision. About your plan, I'll think about it. Okay, I get it. I bet it's overwhelming for you. I'm really sorry for everything. Please, take your time to think about it. I decided to tell you everything because of my ego. You might have not wanted to hear about all the secrets of your husband. No, I'm glad you told me everything. I would have regretted it if I stopped you from telling me this. I deserve to know about his betrayals as his wife. I'll contact you again shortly. Can I ask you a favor? Can you not tell my husband anything until I contact you again? Keep it a secret between you and me. Of course. Please, tell me anything you want me to do. Thank you for your time. I hope you have a good night.
Avery, I'll be home early today. My project's finally done. Do you want me to make you dinner today? It's been a while since I cooked for you.
Nope, no thanks.
No thanks? Come on, can't you be more sweet? Now I'm finally able to make some time to spend with the family, and I'm trying my best to spend quality time with you as your husband. But you've been so cold to me recently. What more do you want me to do?
Really? I don't think so.
Well, you are cold to me, if you haven't realised. When I went to see our new house last week, you rarely listened to my opinions and preferences. You forcefully decided that we needed a huge kitchen and dining table. I told you so many times that it was too big for a family of four, it's a waste of space.
I'm not changing that. We are getting that kitchen and table for our new house.
Why are you so stubborn about those in particular?
Because we won't be a family of four anymore. We need a bigger kitchen and table when my parents move in with us.
What? Did you decide without telling me? What the hell? When did I ever allow that? You never told me they're planning to move in with us. I'm glad they'll be helping us pay for the loan, but I never allowed them to live with us. I was aiming for a modern, mature, and mysterious house that all adults dream to have. You're ruining my plans.
How about you build a house on your own then? I never agreed to that.
Do you think I have enough money to build a house on my own? Stop the nonsense. Hey, you're obviously harsh on me. Why are you suddenly like this? I don't know what you're upset about, but you can't just decide things on your own. You have to consult me when you make big decisions like this. I can't move in with your parents.
You don't have to because it's not your house. You're not welcome in my new house. We're getting a divorce. There's no point in listening to you.
Divorce? You mean us? What are you talking about? You lost your mind?
I know you've been having an affair with Madison, who works for you. I know that the reason why you came home early recently is because you broke up with her. Stop acting like you care for us. You decided to come back to us once she dumped you. What do you think we are? How dare you look down on us? Your behavior disgusts me. I can't stand it anymore.
What do you mean I'm having an affair with Madison? You're making no sense. Calm down, okay? Madison already quit her job. She's not working for you anymore, so there's no way we're having an affair.
You've been trying to contact her even after she quit her job, no? You told her that you wanted to meet her one last time and promised her to get a divorce with me. I know everything, okay? If you were always planning to get a divorce with me, I bet you wouldn't mind about our divorce.
I'm getting confused. Avery, you're creeping me out. You're making all this up. You're being delusional. Are you okay? Do you want me to take you to the hospital?
Stop treating me like I'm insane. I have proof. You really don't know what's going on? It's Madison who told me everything about your affair.
What? You can't be serious. She was the one who told you everything?
She said that you promised her to get a divorce with me and told her to wait, but no matter how long she waited, you never got divorced. You kept her waiting and waiting. She grew tired of you and decided to leave you. And I got tired of having you as my husband. You have lost my trust, my love, everything. I realized that I was always the one who cared for the family. I don't see any point in staying with you any longer.
Wait a minute. Listen to me. I already ended things with Maddie. There's nothing going on between us now. We don't talk anymore.
Shut up. I know you texted her a week ago.
I regret everything I did. So I decided to work hard and care for my family from now on. You're my first priority. I was trying my best to be a good husband and father.
Too late. Goodbye.
It's not too late yet. We're still a family, right? Natalie and Kevin are both still young. I don't think it's the best decision to get a divorce now.
Don't worry, the kids are used to not having you at home. They expect nothing from you. I haven't told them about your affair, obviously, but they understood when I told them that we'll be going separate ways.
There's no way they accept that. They're still kids. They need a father figure.
They told me they don't need one. Specifically, they don't need you. They know that you don't do anything at home. They've heard all the bad things you say about me when you come home.
When did I ever say so?
You made fun of my weight. You made fun of my age.
That's it. I never said anything worse.
When I was getting ready for the wedding, the kids helped me choose the accessories. They praised me. They told me I looked pretty. But do you remember what you told me?
No.
You told me that I looked like an old lady no matter what I wore. You said you were embarrassed to take me to the wedding.
I'm so sorry.
You might think they're too young to understand what's going on, but they see and feel. They're much more capable than you think. It's your fault that the kids got used to not having you at home. It is your fault that they no longer expect anything from you.
I bet you've been bad-mouthing me at home when I was away. You brainwashed them to hate me.
I have never ever said a bad thing about you at home in front of my children.
Then why do they hate you so much?
I told you, your actions and words changed them. You repeatedly broke promises and barely communicated with the kids. You were the one who was cold towards us in the first place. How can you blame me for my cold attitude? Your actions made us lose trust in you. Do you still not understand that it's all your fault?
Avery, I'm sorry for everything I did. I'll apologise to the kids as soon as I get home.
No, we don't need your apology. We'll be done moving out by the time you come home.
What?
We'll have a proper discussion about our divorce on a different day. You don't have to apologize, just do what's required in the process of getting a divorce.
I'm really sorry that I cheated on you. I'm really sorry I relied on you to do everything at home. I'm sorry I didn't help you with the housework and take care of the kids. I promise I'll change for the better.
I gave you plenty of chances. But you wasted them, betrayed us so many times, and you lost trust from the kids. We don't need someone like you in our family.
Please give me one last chance. Please, I'm begging you. Give me some time to redeem myself.
Do whatever you want, but we won't waste any of our time on you. We're too busy to deal with someone who's no longer our family. Lucas disagreed to get a divorce until the very end, and we had to take the case to court at last. But because he was the one who cheated on me, there was no chance of him winning the case. He rarely took care of the kids as well, so I was given custody to my children as well. He will be paying for compensation and child support. So he wouldn't be getting any of his shares of property. I bet he finally realized his mistake after he lost his family and lover. Apparently Madison told their boss about what really happened between them after she quit her job. And I heard that Lucas almost got fired from his position. The rumor about their affair has spread through the office, and he's lost trust from his coworkers. He seems to be having a hard time, but it's none of my business. I don't think I can forgive Madison for what she did, and I can never ever forgive my husband for all the things he did to us. I really hope he'll take responsibility for his own actions from now on. My kids and I live in an apartment right now. But after our new house is ready, we'll be moving in with my parents. I was worried that our divorce might affect my children negatively, but nothing much has changed in our lives. So they don't seem to worry much about it. Right now, they seem to be too busy looking forward to what the new house would be like and how they'll be decorating their own rooms. I will never make my kids give up on getting love and attention from their family. I promised myself to love and give attention to them as much as I can. I'll make them have a happier life than when I was still with my ex-husband.
Hey, Robbie, your mom just messaged me. She asked if you want us all to go out for dinner on Saturday for Sunday. Which day do you think is best?
You mean this weekend?
Yeah.
Sorry, I can't do either. I'm busy this weekend.
Huh? Why? Do you have plans?
You'll never believe it, babe. My boss invited me out to play golf with him.
Oh, I see. Well, your mom did say either Saturday or Sunday is fine. Surely you're not golfing with your boss both days.
Yeah, I am. I swear it feels like all he talks about is golf these days. He's totally obsessed. He went around inviting all the guys at work, but no one else is really into it, so they all turned him down. I felt bad for him, and well, yeah, I ended up agreeing to go both days like the sucker I am.
Wow, he must be completely addicted if he's dragging you down there on both your days off. I wonder if he realizes he's keeping you away from your family.
Yeah, I think it's because he knows we don't have kids.
I get that people with kids probably wouldn't be crazy about the idea of spending all their days off golfing with the boss. But just because we have kids doesn't mean I don't want to spend time with you. Does he think about that when he's pestering you to go with him? I hope he's a little more considerate in the future.
You said it, babe. Don't worry, I told him this weekend was the only time I'd be able to hang out with him this month.
That's good. No worries, sweetie. I'll talk to your mom about rescheduling the dinner for next week.
Sorry, I feel bad now.
It's okay. If anything, I'm the one who should be worried about you. You seem to be at work all the time lately. Are things busier than usual there? To think you're now spending your days off with your boss too. Is everything okay? I hope you're not overdoing it, honey. You know we all have our limits, and there's no shame admitting you need some chill time.
It's cool, I'm fine. Actually, I guess I have been kinda exhausted lately. I hit the hay as soon as I get home these days. I'm out like a light the second my head hits the pillow.
It's no wonder you're tired with all the hours you've been working. You're out on the first train in the morning and home on the last train at night. I'm surprised you're still able to function on a schedule that hectic.
Sorry you get left to do all the housework, babe. I know we should be splitting it down the middle because we both work, but I just haven't had time lately.
It's fine, sweetie, don't worry. I can tell how busy you are. I know housework is the last thing you need on your plate right now. Oh yeah, did you want a lunch making for work tomorrow?
At lunch? Why?
Didn't you say you were eating store-bought junk for lunch and dinners most days? A healthy body is a healthy mind, honey, so there's only so much a person can take running on food like that. Will you let me make you a healthy lunch? I'd feel so much better if you were eating something healthy at least once a day.
It's fine, really. Besides, you have work too. You don't need to worry about me. Plus, won't making healthy lunches for me take ages?
I can have something ready to go in 30 minutes. Piece of cake.
But 30 minutes out of your morning is a lot. Why make life harder than it has to be? You already do enough for me. I don't eat junk food every day, I promise. Going to Peep Mark on my lunch break is part of my routine now. And it's not like it's all unhealthy there. Some of their sandwiches have lettuce in, you know. You know how it is, health foods are fashionable these days. They have whole sections for people trying to lose weight and keep fit. I even bought a salad and an apple last week.
I'm glad to hear you're at least conscious of this stuff. Doesn't store-bought stuff all the time get boring, though?
Nope, it's not like I eat the same thing every day. I go to the convenience store near the office. My culinary life is jam-packed with variety, I promise.
Really? Well, okay, in that case, I won't make you anything. But if you ever change your mind, just say the word and I'll rustle you something up.
Got it, I will. Thanks for thinking of me, babe. I appreciate you. I'm gonna do my best to get on top of everything at work so things finally calm down. Hopefully we can fit in some us time real soon.
Robbie, are you there? Where are you right now? Why aren't you home yet? It's 2 a.m. in the morning. Is everything okay? I'm so worried. I can't sleep. Please respond.
Sorry, I must have snoozed.
You were asleep? At work? Surely your office is closed at 2 a.m. in the morning.
No, I'm in an internet cafe.
An internet cafe? I was sure it must be something to do with work. Why are you in an internet cafe and why didn't you come home?
The boss asked me to stay for overtime and I came while I was on my nighttime break. I brought with some snacks. I don't even plan on being here for like 30 minutes. I thought it might be nice to watch some videos on PeepTube, away from the crazy atmosphere of the office while I ate. It's just nice to get away from the place sometimes, you know? I swear I planned on being out within 30 minutes, but I must have fallen asleep.
Most net cafes work on an automatic extension system, right?
Right. That's why no one woke me up.
I see. Yeah, that was a relief. I was so worried about you. You always seem kind of gloomy whenever I see you at home lately. I couldn't help but wonder if something was wrong.
Huh? Wait, what? I seem gloomy?
Yeah, you never eat with me either. You're almost never home. It was the same when we went for dinner with your mom recently, too. No sooner had you taken the last bite of your hamburger than you were up and out of the restaurant like a hurricane. Your mom just looked at me with this blank expression and said that was weird. Something has to be up when even your mom is saying stuff.
Oh, that. I got invited out by my friend that day. I was in a rush is all. Nothing weird, babe, honest.
How do you have time for all these social appointments when you're so busy with work? You probably fell asleep because you don't even give your body a chance to rest on your days off. Tiredness is bound to catch up with you when you're constantly running around like a headless chicken.
Maybe you're right.
You must feel so stiff after falling asleep in an internet cafe. Sit tight, honey. I'm gonna come pick you up in the car. We'll get you home in a jiffy and you can get a good night's sleep.
No, it's fine. You really don't have to do that.
Huh? But the trains aren't running anymore. It's 2 a.m.
I know that, but I don't want to make you drive at this time. I'm here now, so I think I'm going to browse PeepTube a little while longer.
You do have work tomorrow, right?
Sure, but it's fine. I'll just go straight from the net cafe. They have showers.
What about changing your clothes? It's the middle of summer, Robbie. You must have been sweating buckets today. You're gonna stink the place out if you go to the office like that tomorrow. I really think you should at least come and get changed.
It's cool. I'll get a new pair of underpants from the store. There are showers here, so I won't smell. I promise. Just relax. You have work tomorrow too, babe. You should hurry up and sleep.
But Robbie...
Don't worry about me.
Do you promise me everything's okay? You're not in any trouble, are you?
I'm fine. Jeez, Viv, what's the problem? It's not like I do this all the time. So what if I want to spend some time by myself sometimes?
That's totally fine with me. I don't know, Robbie. Something just seems different about you lately.
God damn it, woman, you're like a broken record. How many times do I gotta say I'm fine? F-I-N-E.
I really wish you wouldn't speak to me like that. I only say these things because I'm concerned about you.
There's nothing wrong with me. I'm totally normal. You're the weird one. You say all this weird crap about me being gloomy or acting strange. How do you think that makes me feel when you grill me like this? Have you even considered that?
I'm sorry. I never meant to upset you. I'm just worried.
Well, give it a freaking rest already. Who are you, my mom? You're always bugging me with crap like, are you eating properly? Do you need a change of clothes? You're gonna start banning me from eating candy next? You're such a heckin' pain in my backside!
Fine, say no more. I'll keep my mouth shut from now on.
God, what a relief. I never thought I'd live to see the day. I don't have time to play your games, I'm busy. Viv, I'm sorry.
Huh? Why? Did something happen?
I won't be coming home for a little while.
Why not?
I never told you this, but my health hasn't been great for some time now. I went to the hospital and I got a diagnosis. I'm not well.
Really?
Really, listen, babe, the truth is... I only have half a year left to live. I don't want to burden you. I think we should get a divorce.
You have a year left to live? Divorce? Are you serious?
Yes, I have terminal cancer. The sooner you forget about me, the better. All I want is for you to be happy. I'm so sorry for how selfish I've been.
It's cool, don't sweat it. I'm taking all of your assets. Now get the hell out of this house. Or rather, come and get your stuff as soon as you can, then disappear forever. I'm sure it won't be easy since you're ill, but good luck. Don't worry, I'll at least go to your funeral.
Huh? Wait, you're taking my assets?
Sure, let's face it. You won't need any of them if you're going to be dead in 6 months. We have to put my name on the deed of the house, too. Oh man, I just have so much to do.
That's all you have to say? I just told you I'm terminally ill, you psycho! I just told you I'm gonna die soon and you're talking about money in the house? Have you no heart? How could you?
You're the one who said we're getting a divorce because you didn't want to burn me. Were you hoping I'd break down in tears and beg you not to change your mind? No, it's not like that at all. Actually, scratch that. On second thought, if I'm gonna take all your assets, it's better that we don't divorce. You only have half a year left. Would it really kill you to wait? Forgive me, that was cruel.
But I'd rather we got a divorce.
It's cool. It's only 6 months. It'll fly by before you know it. I'll look after you while you get ready to depart the mortal realm.
I don't want you to see me grow weak and frail. I couldn't bear to have you look after me. To see me in that state, I'd feel so pathetic, so guilty.
Fine, have your way. Don't think I'll visit you in the hospital if you're being like this, though. I'll go to the funeral and that's it. That okay with you?
Well, I was kinda hoping you wouldn't come to my funeral either.
What's the problem? It's not like I'd see you. You'll be in a coffin, right? What were you planning on doing with your assets when you kicked the bucket?
Well, I was gonna give everything to my parents and, some friends and relatives.
Well, we've been together 3 years, Robbie. I'm your wife. Don't you plan on leaving me even a little bit of money? Is that how little I mean to you? It's not gonna be easy getting by on my own, you know.
You do know that if we divorce, you get half my stuff, right? Why are you so opposed to the idea?
I'm not stupid. I know that only applies to our shared assets.
I guess.
Are you really clinging on to this so desperately to your material possessions when you barely have 5 minutes left to live?
I have a whole 6 months. They'll be so insensitive. Besides, chemotherapy doesn't exactly come cheap.
Can't you scrape by somehow or other these last 6 months on your own personal savings?
Look, just because the doctor said I have 6 months left to live, doesn't mean I'm suddenly gonna die exactly 6 months from today. Sometimes people live a few months longer than expected, sometimes years. There's no predicting the future, and I'm not about to make any reckless decisions I could live to regret. I read about one guy who lived a whole 3 years when the doctors told him he had a few months.
That's all the more reason for us not to divorce, if you ask me. We have no idea how much this is all going to cost you.
But I don't want to rely on you financially, babe. I feel pathetic enough as it is. Please, just let me keep hold of my pride. It's all I have left.
I don't see any benefit in divorcing. If you wanted to divorce because you hate me all of a sudden, then that would be one thing. Or like, if you met someone else or something. Wait, is that it?
No way! That's not it, I swear!
Then I'm sorry, Robbie, but I just don't understand. If you really didn't want to burden me, then you wouldn't go springing divorce on me after telling me you had terminal cancer.
You're right, let's just forget this conversation ever happened. I think I might be more sensitive than usual because the stress of it all is just too much to handle. I said some things I shouldn't.
You mean the divorce is off?
Yeah, I guess I can rethink things.
Good, I'm glad to hear it. Right then, it's settled. We're not getting a divorce. Will you be coming home today?
Yeah, I will. I want to take some time alone to calm down, though. I feel like I'm losing my head. I need to rethink my behavior.
Got it. I'm gonna lock the front door now. It's getting late. Message me when you're back, okay?
If you got a minute, I have some good news to tell you.
Nice timing. I was just about to message you with some news of my own. Mind if I call you?
Sorry, I'm supposed to be on my lunch break, but I'm still in the office. Can we do it over a message?
Sure. Okay, well, why don't you go first?
It's about my illness. I got a call from the hospital this morning. They found out it was a false diagnosis.
A false diagnosis? So you're not terminally ill with 6 months left to live?
That's right. Almost makes you want to burst out laughing, right? Well, that and a mixture of anger. Like, seriously? They couldn't have dotted their I's and crossed their T's a little bit better than that? I think I should get a payout for all the stress it caused me. Basically, I'm totally fine. The truth is, I couldn't be healthier. We have nothing to worry about anymore.
Wow, that's great, Robbie. You didn't have to tell me, though. I already knew.
Huh? You knew? How?
That you weren't sick. There was no cancer, no false diagnosis, nothing. It was all a big fat pack of lies from the very beginning.
What the heck are you talking about?
It was all just some moronic plan to break up with me.
No, it's true I'm not sick, but the doctors really did tell me I only had 6 months left to live.
Yeah, whatever. We can go with that if you like.
What the hell's with your attitude all of a sudden? You know what? Screw it. I might be totally fine, but I want a divorce.
Oh, wow, you do? Why is that?
You were just as horrible to me back when I told you I was dying. You did nothing but make fun of me. It's like it was all one big joke to you. I just told you that I had terminal cancer, but all you did was talk about materialistic crap like my assets, the house, and money. I've seen your true colors now, woman, and they can't be unseen. I can't take this toxic attitude of yours anymore. I might not be terminally ill, but I'll end up in an early grave if I spend any longer with you.
Is it any wonder if I'm being like this after finding out you've lied to me about having cancer? You're sick in the head. Unlike you, I'm being honest. Go on. You were hoping I'd break down in tears, weren't you? You must have been so disappointed when I saw right through your lies.
I wasn't lying. I don't lie. That's not the man I am.
Okay, prove you're at the hospital. You don't get a terminal diagnosis without having some kind of documentation. Receipts, diagnosis certificates, appointment letters, anything will do. I'm not picky.
I don't have anything left. I tossed it all in the trash because of all the bad memories attached to it.
Okay, fine, let's go with that. Must have been a pretty big hospital if they gave you a terminal diagnosis, right? They usually send a bunch of follow-up stuff, but in your case, I imagine you should get some kind of apology letter. I'll keep my eye out on the postbox.
Forget that bullshit. I want a divorce.
What? That was sudden. You were quick to anger.
Life married to you is a fate worse than hell. I'm sick and tired of it, and I want out. I feel like you try to find fault with everything I say.
You're not wrong. I'm doing it on purpose.
I never knew you were this much of a spiteful lowlife. You've made me sick. I should be happy because I just found out I'm not dying. But I feel sad now because of you.
I get it. You fake terminal cancer divorce plot failed. So now you're flipping out at me. You couldn't write this stuff. If you're that desperate to divorce me, let's just get it over with. You will be paying me compensation, though.
Huh? Compensation? Why would I have to pay you compensation?
Because you're cheating on me.
What? I'm not cheating. No way. I wouldn't do that. That's not the man I am. What are you talking about? This makes zero sense.
I know everything, Robbie. You can stop lying to me now. Go on. It might actually feel good to tell the truth for once. Abby, the 28-year-old waitress from the Italian restaurant near your company building. Her family runs a restaurant, and she's been working there part-time for years. Her parents were furious when they found out what their daughter was up to. And not just with her. You turned their precious daughter into damaged goods by wrecking her reputation.
What the? Wait a sec. How in the holy Jesus balls did you know all this stuff? How? This makes less than zero sense. Yeah, that's right. Minus sense. That's what this makes. Explain.
Because I headed over to the restaurant to speak to her. I arrived just before she went off for her lunch break. She told me everything.
Who the hell do you think you are getting involved in my private life like that? God, what have you done? I really liked Abby. She said I was her special chocolate love muffin. You idiot! Me and her were going places before you stuck your freaking nose in.
Phew. Looks like the lies finally stopped. I thought I'd never see the day.
Damn it!
You lied about everything so I wouldn't hate you, and more importantly, so I wouldn't demand compensation. You did everything you possibly could to get out of this marriage without looking like the bad guy. You really are a grade A moron.
Why didn't you just say from the start if you knew?
I needed some time to think, and plus I figured the longer I let you expose yourself as a slimeball you really are, the better.
Abby won't be able to cope without me. Her dad's a master chef, but her cooking sucks balls. She can be clumsy, and he's constantly yelling at her for something or other. That said, she's so bubbly and cheerful, she lights up any room the second she walks in with her big radiant smile. She's kind, caring, and to tell you the truth, she makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside.
I see.
But you, Viv, you'd be absolutely fine on your own. You're confident and independent. You work a full-time job with a decent salary. You can do housework and generally take care of yourself. You don't need me around one bit.
Just because I'd be capable of making it on my own if we split up doesn't mean I wouldn't be hurt.
Oh, come on, babe. Don't be dramatic. I bet you'd be over me in a week. And yet you insist on clinging to me like a goddamn rash. Why are you so intent on destroying my happiness?
The only one who destroyed your happiness is you. Why do you think I can cook? You think I came out of the womb with a frying pan in my hand? The only reason I got good is because you used to nag and complain at me when your food wasn't up to scratch. To be honest, I never really enjoyed it. I just did it to make you happy. And don't even get me started on the housework. I wanted you to have a nice clean house to come back to after work, so I went out of my way into a regular housework routine.
I never asked you to do that.
Maybe not directly, but you damn sure let me know when things weren't up to standard, didn't you? Anyway, whatever. I should be thanking you. You're making me hate you so much that I probably will forget about you quickly.
That's great. I'm pleased it's finally looking like we're going to be able to go our separate ways without any drama. I've been wanting to give Abby the wedding of her dreams for a long time now. She's going to be over the moon when I finally pop the question. Now we can be together for real.
What are you talking about? You two are not getting married.
We promised each other we're going to get engaged.
Oh yeah, that's weird, cause she says there's no way she's marrying you. You seem to be forgetting the minor detail of you not telling her you were already married. I shouldn't have to tell you this, but lies of that magnitude tend to make people change their opinions of you. She was so shocked, she fainted.
What?
She didn't know she was dating a cheating scumbag. She broke down in tears when she found out she'd been playing an active role in destroying a marriage. You're right, she seems like a nice girl. At least she has a sense of basic right and wrong, unlike some people. She says she never wants to see you again.
No way, you have to be lying. What the hell? She isn't answering my calls. She must be busy on her lunch break or something.
Nope, she took some time off work. You broke her heart, Robbie. Abby and her parents were all in agreement. She was in no state to be going to work.
Oh my god, are you serious? Is she really breaking up with me?
Duh. She promised me it was over between you two. Her dad said if you ever showed up at their restaurant again, he's gonna kick the crap out of you and toss you down the front steps head first.
Oh my god, no! Stop this! You have to undo what you did, please! Go tell her it was all lies, I'm begging you! You can have as much compensation as you want. Just name your price, I'm begging you, Viv!
You for real? You must be even more deluded than I thought. You can't seriously think I'd do that.
Please, Abby's all I have left. I'm begging you! I'll do anything, I swear. What do you want, money? A car, a holiday? Just name it and it's yours.
There is something I want you to do for me, actually. I want you to sign the divorce papers and pay me my compensation.
I'll pay up, I swear. Please, I'm begging you. Just tell Abby you lied about us being married.
Why would I do favors for the lying scumbag who cheated on me? Do you have any idea how much pain and suffering you've put me through? Do you have any idea how much it hurt to find out the man I loved was lying to me and seeing someone else behind my back? It was pure mental torment. My mind was constantly plagued with thoughts like, why is this happening to me? What did I do wrong to deserve this? What do I have to do to make things right? But then I realized my doubts were aimed in the wrong direction. You're the one who's at fault, and you're the one who's gonna pay. I'm so sick and tired of hearing your lies. I'm actually pleased now. My mind is clear and I feel nothing but gratitude that it's finally all gonna be over soon. Don't try and turn me into a liar too.
I'm sorry. There, look, I apologize. So won't you please help me out? Just one last time, for old time's sake? You could take all my assets for all I care.
I'm gonna take all your assets as part of the compensation anyway. So forget your bribes. I'd sooner stick pins in my eyes than help you for 1 millisecond. We'll be continuing this discussion through our lawyers. Goodbye.
Please, wait! Surely we don't need lawyers to have a conversation. Just hold on, I'm begging you. I'm so sorry, Viv. You didn't do anything wrong ever. It was all me. I'm the bad guy here, all me. I did this for you. I know now the way I went about it. I was wrong, but the only reason I did it was because I wanted to get a divorce without hurting you. I figured if I told a little white lie or two, I could soften the blow.
So, pretending to have cancer is a little white lie now? Don't make me laugh. You were only thinking about yourself, just like always. You can have your divorce now. I know what a selfish lowlife you are. Now, stop messaging me. I'm busy. The naive, gullible Viv who didn't realize what a deceptive, lying piece of trash you are is gone, and she's never coming back. After that, I divorced my husband. I was awarded all of his assets and a huge amount of compensation for the affair. We still hadn't paid off the mortgage on the house, so I'm letting him stay there. The place is full of bad memories for me now, so I wouldn't want to stay even if I could. Obviously, I reclaimed everything I'd ever paid into. I'm sitting on a nice pile of cash now. I have no idea what I'll spend it on, but I'm thinking of treating myself to something nice. I heard Robbie showed up at Abby's family restaurant countless times after the events of today's saga. Naturally, her dad didn't take too kindly to the scumbag who lied to his daughter, inviting himself inside his restaurant. And he was seen chasing my ex-husband down the street with a baguette while yelling expletives on multiple occasions. Eventually, the police were called. Between that and the fact that Abby told him very clearly she never wanted to see him again for as long as she lives, he had no choice but to give up. Unable to bear the shock, and now a mentally crippled, chronically depressed mess, Robbie quit his job and is now living on his own in our old house while paying off the remainder of the mortgage. I don't know what's going to happen to him from here on out, but since his entire family disowned him out of sheer disgust for his actions, something tells me his future is going to be a lonely one. He can wallow in the pain of regret for what he did for the rest of his life for all I care. He has no one left now, and that's the way it should be. You don't get to lie about having cancer and get away with it. What goes around comes around. I bought myself a nice new apartment with my compensation money after the divorce. Back when I thought my husband was acting strange and decided to do some digging. My days were filled with nothing but hopelessness and despair, and honestly, I didn't even feel like I was alive. To tell you the truth, it didn't get better straight away after the divorce either. It took me a few months before I really started to get over the shock of what he did to me. But this whole thing has made me realize how blessed I am to be surrounded by such an amazing support network of family and friends. And thanks to them, I feel like I'm finally coming back to my old self. Life's full of up and downs, and it's always darkest before the dawn. I know I've had my fair share of downs, but that just means the ups must be just around the corner. Wearing the lessons of the past as armor, I'm going to carry on attacking life with everything I have to build a future full of happiness.